When you hear the word crisis, the most important part of that word is how you're going to get out of it and how you work through it. And most of the time that means thinking outside of the purview of just yourself.
Can you tell us about a woman who has inspired you in times of crisis?
Jacinda Ardern, the New Zealand Prime Minister, has been such an example during the crisis. It's quite impressive, to see that she's still a very considerate person, but extremely effective at the same time.
My grandmother, who was decoding enemy messages with the Enigma machine through the Second World War from 1941 to 1945.
Mackenzie Scott, quite simply for the unprecedented way that she's given $6 billion to help marginalized communities and populations most impacted by the pandemic.
Simone de Beauvoir, she never took no for an answer. Even when men were telling her that she should just be a librarian, she went to be a writer, a philosopher.
Simone Weil, very impressive woman and did many things to promote gender equality. Women in the 20th century could not open an account without the permission of her husband. This woman had to fight because progress only comes from fights.
Marina Abramovich is really a pioneer in the way that she dares to do things. She's constantly pushing past the perceived limits we may have of body and mind.
My wife, who is a psychologist in a pathological pregnancy, something very inspiring to me is that she is able to keep a strong empathy for human nature despite difficulties she has to deal with in her daily job.